Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing well. How are you, Fernando?
Oh, wonderful.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Somehow I find you.
Oh my god, this is the best.
I think you're lying. Hey, what's happening? What's up, Bobby?
Hey.
Afternoon. Afternoon to you, or evening as it might be here. Hello from Delaware. Kentucky. Oh, geez. Ooh, sorry about that. Kentucky checking in. Hi, both. What's up? How are you? Today is Monday. We are back at it week number 2. Hopefully this show will go a lot better than it did last week. What's up, Dean and Fernando from San Diego, California?
What's up?
Denver checking in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with South Carolina with that nice tree background, you know, looking
Very
all
cool.
like we have woods here. We ain't got none of that crap.
No.
No. I feel like the only picture you can take here is
in the backyard?
No, like from the beach. You know, like the quintessential, like, look at, you could, like, it's either the beach or the Disney castle. You know? I think that's it. Texas checking in.
Texas.
Howdy, gents. Good to see y'all made it through the rough weather yesterday. Oh, it was... Did you catch...
You made it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He was stuck in that snow.
Oh, screw all that. Checking in from Massachusetts and 35 degrees. Ugh, yuck. I see that epicenter in the back. Awesome. Yeah, that is a regular epicenter.
Oh, wow. Finally, this is the first time I got it right.
Yeah, right? I know. It's so hard to
I'm
do.
surprised. All right, drop the mic. Let's go.
I know, right? Have you ever done a tune for limo? Right seat. No, I have not. But thank you for asking. Fernando rocking the Rockford gear.
I was cold this morning.
And the other hoodies were dirty.
Yeah, the other.
I was going to say, because we have like...
Yeah.
I think I've supplied you with plenty of 5-star hoodies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, from northern Maine, where it is cold as hell. I added that because we all know it's true.
Yeah.
Infomercial time. Yes, I think Fernando did a great infomercial there. So, you know. What was it, Saturday night? Saturday night was the rough, like the rainstorm that was just... Cause it woke me up at about 5 o'clock, and that was my tune to go back into bed, because up until then I had been testing out the couch. You know, making sure it was okay and still soft. But, you know, hey, whatever. It's just the life I lead. Hi, good morning!
What's up? Good morning, huh?
Yeah. From there. You're there and we're not. And I hope you're having a good time. Bahrain.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I need to visit. I would have fun. Dude, I would. Yeah, I'd go anywhere. Where can I find a good quality box for 210s going under the seat of a 2004 GMC Sierra? I mean, Q-Power makes the Rhino line versions for that truck that are pretty reasonable. I think that would probably be the way to go. A-Trend is another one you could look at. A-Trend makes a really nice box. If you want something more expensive, I don't know if MTI makes anything for that or not. But SRQ out of Sarasota might have something for that. So there's a couple. Cold in Florida? Cold at 27 feels like 18. I think tonight it's supposed to be like a high of 60.
No, it's
60. Well, it's going to be a high of 63 today with a low possibly into the 30s. Which means when I leave here, it's going to be really cold when I run tonight, which is going to suck.
Are you still running?
What do you mean? Why would I not run?
Dude, man, that's bad for your joints, man.
Oh, shut up. Oh, yeah. Fox Acoustics.
Yeah.
They probably have one for that, too. But that'll be a loud one. Hi, guys. What's happening?
What's up?
Base Wars into house. What's up?
GB?
I know I was telling Bobby lately makes amazing boxes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
But I mean, I was just... Alright, so what I was trying... Okay, so you guys got to remember, we're trying to look at the full picture of when we try to recommend stuff. It's though, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's like... It's your pride and joy, there's no question about it. But you also don't necessarily want to spend $500 or $600 on a box. I don't know, you may want to. But I'm going to give you multiple different options so that it makes some sense.
I mean, spend it. Why not?
Yeah, go to town. 2008 Ford Fusion with 6x8s and tweeters in the front Sale. How difficult would it be to adapt a 6.5,
7-inch
7-inch speaker?
Or recommended 6 by 8.
6.5's pretty much easy for that. You will have to make a bracket. It's funny if you look all the way in that top corner, way over, I can't get to it. Those are all 6.5 to 5x7 adapters. Now I will tell you this: some manufacturers ship them, such as Alpine. They do come with them. However, if you have a router or any form of really awesome jigsaw skills, you can make adapters that will allow you to mount that 6.5 right in the center, and you're good to go. So yeah, just keep in mind that you don't want to go like super crazy, because depth is always going to be a concern. But most 6.5s of reasonably priced will fit in there with no problem. Cube bomb enclosures for the win. They're not bad. I mean, for the money, it's not a. All right, one more. Here we go. Northern Maine, it's 30 above zero. It's been as low as -20 without wind chill. So basically, they're going through a heat wave right now because it's 50 degrees hotter than it was previously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Chris Bennett.
Is Ben in here?
Yeah.
I missed it. What's up, Chris? I gotta send you that
Chris.
thing. Will you guys be doing any more reviews on the 7600 NEX? Or good reviews on the Helix DSP.3. The head units probably not, because at this point they were out already. I think they were already 2 years old. Even though, don't get me wrong, it's not like they were in the market for 2 years, but calendar-wise they are 2 years old.
Yeah.
And so there'll be something new to replace them. So we're real picky on the radios that we do unboxings on, and I don't know if that's going to be one of them, so we'll see how it goes. Just because they take so long, and I don't know. But yeah. Mr. Bennett's in the house.
Mr. Bennett's
rocking
in
that
the
new
house.
job. What's up, Chris? All right, so we have this cool little place we hang out every now and then called the 12 Volt Clean Wire Club. We encourage you guys, if you're doing installations, to post your installs there. Because if it's awesome, like a lot of you guys are capable of doing, then Fernando hunts that out and he goes, hey, I want this to be the install of the week. You get the cool top spot. And, well, hey, we have another cool one. Look at this right here. It's a full kicker system with the kicker 5-channel amplifier. Dude, those crossovers look so familiar. Like, I think I just did that like a week ago.
Yeah.
Mine were tighter together just because... I didn't have that much room.
Space, yeah.
But yeah, no, that looks good. I like what he did. I couldn't see it on my phone, but someone had talked about how he put the molding around the edge.
Well, somebody get confused. They thought that was braided loom.
Yeah.
Around it, they just glue braided loom, and it's not.
No, it's a cool body molding stuff. Yeah. So that looks really good.
Yeah.
Now, if you, like I said, if who do we have?
We have Randy Jones.
Sorry, Randy, I almost forgot to give you your shout out. So way to go, Randy.
Yeah. Very cool.
You are, like I said, if you guys want to do some cool stuff, make sure you take pictures of it when you do the install and put it in there, because we want to share it with you. Now, we are going to do a spotlight tonight. I'm just happy to have some DNF time with you guys. You won't be at Vegas, but he will be at Master Tech Expo.
Yeah,
so
can't wait to see you again.
He's going to be here in Florida while we're in Vegas. How
enjoy Florida.
Yeah, enjoy while we're here. Won't be the same without you.
I know.
Anyways, I was going to say something. Oh, we do have a spotlight tonight. So at the 20-minute hour, we'll be doing a spotlight. Some of you guys, we unboxed it the other day, but I wanted to give it a little bit more time. We've unboxed both of them, so we're going to let you check it out. But you'll have to wait and see if you don't know what I'm talking about till 20 after. And we'll play some good fun with that.
Definitely.
It's okay, man. Why not?
Why not what?
Show your zip tie skills.
Yeah. Just throw it in there, man.
Just throw it in there. Come on.
Why not? I would pick you.
So because of Mr. Smith reconsidering the DMA-10 to a Helix, are the Helix better? All right. Here's the thing you always have to keep in mind with the DSP. All right. If you don't understand how to use it, it really doesn't matter if one is better than the other. As far as build quality and all the fun things, they're both excellent, top-of-the-line, well-built pieces of equipment. What differentiates the two is the software that they give you in order to tune the car. If you have a computer, which you are going to need, whether it be Windows or Mac, hopefully it's Windows, because the audio control will do Windows or Mac, but the Helix will only do Windows. So, or assuming you have a Windows machine, please download both pieces of software. Both of them give you a demo mode. Go through it. Find out if you can figure out how to use either one of them, which one you're more comfortable with. That should be your deciding factor when you're looking at two expensive, high-end pieces of equipment. They're both going to make your car sound 100% better than it does now. Some of, like Helix has some really neat back-end features that like the audio control doesn't have. But if you don't know how to use them, it really doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So figure out which one that you're more comfortable with and then go with that one. I have a 2017 Volkswagen Golf with Fender audio, external amp. How and where would I tap in for front or rear signal for full range if possible? There is no full range in that amplifier anywhere. If you're good with programming, you could do, what is it, VAGCOM or something like that, the Volkswagen software that you can download and reflash your car. You can reflash the radio to not make it a Fender system, put it back to base model, and that's going to be the closest thing you're going to get to full range. I don't think the AR, the AR DSR1 iData stuff works with that one, but I would check that. The Volkswagen always gets weird. Like some it does, some it doesn't. But I don't think it works with the Fender system. But that would be the only way. Otherwise, what you're going to have to do is do power for power in that car. It's a headache. But yeah, that's what you do. Which DSP has the simplest software for beginners? I was looking at the Infinity, but seems too complicated. I mean, audio control, there again, you got to remember, guys, we do this stuff all the time. So what seems easy to us might be some complicated as, like, oh my God, did the Martians just land?
Well, like you always say, just download it, play with it.
Alpine's pretty easy. The Alpine software is pretty straightforward because it's all on one page. So, I mean, everything is there. But you still have the setup input-output that gets confusing. Honestly, I think the audio controls are still going to be the easiest ones to use. Yep. I don't know, maybe. But download them. Hello from Italy. You wish.
From Italy?
He's joking.
From the restaurant?
Yeah, he's having spaghetti tonight. What speaker wires do you use in the install where the speaker wire is twisted and exposed on the amp rack? Is that primary wire you twist and cover in loom through the rest of the vehicle? As a matter of fact, it is. Yes. So what happens most of the time is that you're doing like a 6 or 8 channel install, and I just don't like running 2 things of speed wire because that's 2 big 4 gauges through the car, which to me gets a bit tedious. So yeah, we'll twist up our own primary wire and make it that way we can decide what color we want it to be. So if we're doing a factory, like let's say we have to integrate into a factory and they don't have a T-harness that takes it out to standard colors, then we'll just like match up the colors so it's like it's orange and gray or green and purple, and then we'll twist those together. That way when we're soldering it up, we know what we did. Otherwise, what we typically do is we take the white wires, the white, gray, green, purple is always going to be positive, so usually like the green and purple are just going to get a black twisted in with it. But then for the front, if you're doing like a 3-way set, you're going to have, black is mid-bass, blue is usually going to be mid-range, and then orange or yellow is going to be your tweeter. So but yeah, when we just put them in the old vice saroon right there, put them in the vise, twist them all up with the drill.
There you go.
What do you think about the DSP and the new Sony floating screen? It's kind of cool. So far, it's like the closest thing you're going to get to, like, I'm not going to say a full DSP, but a radio's interpretation of what a DSP does, because you get, the one thing that makes it really nice is independent level control for both left and right subwoofer, which is really cool. But there are some advanced features in it that nobody else has right now that are kind of neat. So it's cool,
Yeah.
but it's not a DSP. But it's really close, so you're going to sound great. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to do both, or if you just want to do that until you get rocking and rolling, have some fun.
Exactly. Oh, this is cool.
Kicker Q-Class DSP software is easy, but we know how that ended.
We know.
Yeah. Marty Dean is in the house. Speaking of somebody that's going to be at Master Tech Expo,
Yeah.
he will be there with
Turi.
Yes,
Turi.
close enough. Way closer than I am. Doing a class on that, teaching people all about it. I
new
believe
product,
he'll also
yeah.
be at Knowledge Fest as well, which we'll get a chance to talk to him at one or the other and have him tell us all about this stuff because I know nothing. I know nothing.
I know
Schultz?
There you go. Turi.
Turi. Yes, where are we at? All right, we got a couple more minutes.
All right,
Here we
yeah.
go. Quick question. Rather not look through your vids, what heat shrink size do you use for 4-gauge? It is 1 inch?
Yeah.
Is that 1 inch? 4-gauge? I mean, we use a 3-to-1. I think it's a 1/2 inch 3-to-1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 1 inch 3-to-1. But you can use like 3/4. Oh, it's 3/4. It's 3/4 2-to-1.
3/4.
Yeah, it's 3/4 2-to-1. I don't know. Jesus, you're gonna make me get up.
No.
Lazy.
Oh, exactly.
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch 2-to-1. 1/2 inch 2-to-1. 3/4 3-to-1.
I will go to the expo, but I will be. Oof. I got scared. Sorry.
I feel like I'd be out of place. Basically, if you got the money to pay for it, Bobby, you'll be right in place. That's all that matters. It's
matter.
everyone. If you're wanting to learn, and it sounds intriguing to you because you're paying for it. That's the one thing. It's like you're paying to learn. So, you don't go to college to hang out and drink beer. Okay, some people go to college to hang out and drink beer, but this is there. You're going to learn. So if you want to up your crazy game, and just be like, man, I want to learn some cool stuff. You're paying for it, so you're going to learn it. There's no way you can't learn. And it's not just for car audio, which a lot of people don't understand. Is the Master Tech Expo is called the Master Tech Expo because it's every aspect of it. So, like, there's gonna be guys that work on boats, guys that build interiors, guys that have nothing to do with car audio. They're learning different aspects of maybe working with CNC. How to sell car audio, which is what Andy and I are going to do, is try to teach the people that like maybe don't know how to sell car audio, but they're going to be like, for example, like an upholstery shop or somebody that like custom shop where they build cars. They don't necessarily understand how to sell car audio and what they need to be looking for.
Hi, John.
So we'll be teaching a class on that, Mr. Schneid. So that ought to be fun. So you can afford it, you can go.
All right.
Where are we at? All right, we're at 20 minutes.
Mhm.
You know what that means, Fernando?
What does that
That
mean?
means this right here. Spotlight. You got to click off, John.
Right.
There we go. Spotlight with Dean and Fernando. That's right, guys. We're going to have some fun right now where we get to look at cool new stuff. Who's excited about looking at cool stuff, right? I am. Late last week, we got sent to us some new stuff from TSpec. TSpec, for those who don't know, is whoa, look at that, hit the right button. TSpec is made by Metra. You go to tspeconline.com, just like Metra Online, it's tspeconline.com, and you can check out all the cool stuff they have. But what we're going to be looking at today is the VSW1116 or the VSW1118, or 16 gauge and 18 gauge 11 conductor kits.
It's easier.
This is where this gets fun and exciting. Is that thing all set and ready to go?
Yes, all
Why don't you
ready
lift
to
it up
go.
nice and high?
All right.
Nice and high, and we will switch to number 4 camera, and I will do this, sorry. And what we're looking at is a complete speed wire kit. Maybe they call it fast wire. Either way, in the kit, you get the both things in the kit. So we'll talk about what the similarities are. Is first off, you get your TechFlex braided loom, right? Okay, you're going to get 20 feet of not 9 conductor wire, but 11 conductor wire. And what I mean by that is you're going to get your pair of whites, you're going to get your pair of grays, greens, and purples, and your remote turn on, but then you're going to get this other pair of orange here. This could be used for a center channel. It could be used for anything. It's just another set of wires because these cars are getting more and more fun and there's going to be more and more wire in them. So we have 11 conductor now. So you guys can kind of get an idea of what you're going to be using that for. We also, in each box, are going to find a bag of shrink wrap, heat shrink as it were, with the TSpec logo on it. This is going to be the stuff that we just talked about aside, so it's going to be able to go over the ends and finish off the ends. Really nice there. This gets even cooler. You get more heat shrink. As you can see, like right rear positive, front rear negative. So you're going to get all your fronts, rears, labeled. Positive, negative, labeled heat shrink inside of it. And, oh, here's the ambulance. Woo! And then to make things even easier, of course, you get black and red ferrules to terminate the wires in. Awesome, right?
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what comes in the kit. What makes these two kits different is kind of like when you're looking at the part number. This is the 1.8. This is the 1.6. One of the biggest things we've always had people ask is 18 gauge. They got anything bigger than 18 gauge? I want to run something bigger than 18 gauge. And I go, why? And well, because you want to, and that makes everyone feel better. So now what we have is a 16 gauge speed wire kit. That's right, we'll compare the two just so you can kind of get an idea. So there's your 16 gauge kit and there's your 18 gauge kit. Same 11 conductors. You get the same you get the same shrink wrap, the same ends. It says sub. Obviously, you know, you could be using this off a factory amplifier to feed into a sub amp. You get your same ferrules, and of course you get the TechFlex to go with it to cover this whole thing up while it runs through the car. There again, just so we can reiterate, the part numbers are the VSW 1116 and the VSW 1118. Now these kits are going to be available as kits, meaning they're not going to sell this a la the roll or anything. This is just to make everybody's install so much easier. Does it tell you the retail price?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, wrong camera. That's Fernando's leg. Click on detail. Yeah. MSRP is $126.
There you go.
So that's for the 16, so I'm guessing the 18 is probably $116. More than likely. But yeah, so you're, you know, and there again, that's MSRP. That's high retail. You're probably going to find them lower than that if you search hard enough for them. These just came out, so give them some time. But if you're looking to upgrade, there was a guy the other day that says, oh, I can use this for my RCAs and I can use this for my speaker wire. Yeah.
Actually, the 18 is $87.
Oh, the 18. Oh, nice. That's
Look at that, guys.
That's a good price.
Ooh, that's a good price.
Yeah, I would buy that all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not crazy and think I need. Like,
well, no, you're crazy.
I'm crazy, but I don't need to go crazy.
Not that crazy.
Yeah, not that crazy. And they come in nice packaging, so just in case you're wondering what the packaging looks like, there you go.
It looks really nice.
But yeah, so that's the new product spotlight from TSpec. Fernando, a crotch shot. Yes, it was. Okay, have a mouse back.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you, sir. People love packaging deals. Yes, and let's be honest, I think it's a pretty cool idea because you guys are always asking the same thing. Where do I find the heat shrink? Where do I find the ferrules? How do you print labels? Where do you get your TechFlex? So this was like a DIY dream come true, as well as a lot of shops, because a lot of shops don't stock like we stock everything.
Correct.
So this gives you them the ability to just like, boom, you need this kit, here it is, $100, and then they can do a much cleaner install than, you know, what they're used to seeing. So that's kind of nice. I'm excited. I always like it when manufacturers do stuff right, and I will give them a shout out. This is what Ada helped them from Absolute Electronics. This was his little contribution one night, talking on the phone late into the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
So All right, head over to tspeconline.com to check them out. And before we get too deep into this, we don't want to forget our show sponsor today is Audio Control. That's right, guys. Audio Control, you can go to audiocontrol.com where Fernando, another Fernando cable shot. Fernando has the Epicenter up and running. Yeah. Look at that. But, of course, you can go there and you can find out all the cool things. This was the limited edition. We ended up just... What am I doing? Going back? Going back here?
There you go.
This was the limited edition, which we just sent out. The last limited edition, we just sent out 5,000 of 5,000. Went out tomorrow morning because today was a holiday here, so which I didn't know. So that guy is all autographed up, and there's some little surprises inside the box, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gone. And that's it. But soon to follow that up is going to be the new Epicenter Micro, which I'm way happier about because it's so much smaller and it's really cool.
Epicenter Micro. It has a dedicated right there.
Yeah. So Epicenter Micro. Now at some point, I'm told that we may have like a promo code. I don't think we'll be doing any discounts on it, but like a link or something like that that'll just like give us credit for you guys buying it. I think that's coming soon. I think it's going to be the next week or so. Once it's actually like shipping. So
yeah.
There it is right there. Mr. Alex, what's happening on? Very cool to see the 500 giveaway. Why DNF? Very cool of you letting us do it. Let's be honest. It's really what it comes down to. We can give away anything. It's just a matter of you letting us do it. So.
Well, Dean didn't want to like give it away.
Dean did not want to give it away. Oh my God,
give it.
I know. I was like,
yeah, and that was tough.
And it went to Canada, so I was like, oh my gosh, I got to send it to Canada. Oh, can't I just send him money? I really just wanted to send him money. I'll keep it. I'll keep it here for you.
Did you send him an email? Hey, do you want to sell it?
No, I didn't. No, I'm pretty sure this guy wanted it.
Oh,
it's pretty awesome.
That's history.
But like we said, the Micro should be shipping within the next, I think a week. I think because we were able to take orders a week ago, so yeah, we're about a week out, and it'll start appearing in stores and fun stuff like that. I hate guessing how much wire I need, and you're not wrong. So all right, pro tip, Bobby, are you ready? Pro tip of the day. Where's it at? Grab it. Go grab it. All right, so everybody hates guessing how much wire they need, right? It's the worst thing of all times. It drives everyone crazy. You waste so much wire. This is purple primary wire. I don't know how long it is. It doesn't matter. We thought we were going to have to run a reverse trigger in a car, and we ended up not needing to. And I go, wait. Don't throw it away. Save it. And Fernando's like, oh yeah, because we never have it. What you do is you take a bundle of your primary wire like this, and you run it through the car the same way you were going to run your power wire, your RCAs, your speaker wire, whatever it is you're planning on running, you run this through the car. So while the car's all apart, like you're going to have to do anyways, if your amplifier is going to mount underneath the seat and you need to go up underneath the engine bay, you put this underneath the seat, you tie it in a little knot, whatever, and then you start running the wire through, pull it through the firewall, go up to the battery, you put it in all, and then you say, okay, you put a little bend in it, or a piece of tape around it, you pull it out of the car, you grab your power wire, go to the snup, done. You have an exact fit. Then you take it like this, you wrap it back up, and you hang it on the shelf until you need it again. And you will always have the right length power wire, speaker wire, remote turn on, whatever it is you're trying to do. It'll always be right.
Yeah.
And there you go. What are you doing? You good?
Yeah. All right.
What would you guys go with for a harness? Pack, Metra?
I believe it's a 2007 RAM.
I would check iData first. So I would head over to iData. And if iData makes a harness, I'm doing that one. Especially if I have steering wheel controls, because I don't want to screw with it. And their steering wheel controls are the best. So I plug it in my laptop, I program the whole thing, and I'm done. And if that isn't the case, then I'm probably going to go pack, because that's what we would stock. I almost always run extra wire. You never know. You always know, man.
You never know.
You know you don't need it.
You know what you don't know?
You're just going to fill up that trash can full of, like, 1-foot pieces of 4 gauge.
That's what Christians say.
Yeah, God, he came in and he's like, oh my God! I'm like, dude, relax. It to me? Heck yeah, I love the content. Was watching the Honda 911 yesterday. Got me wanting my setup to look that neat. Well, when you do get around to making it look that neat, make sure you post it in the Clean Wire Club. And if it's really neat and sexy, Fernando, of course, will move you to the top.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that?
Oh, yeah.
I know. It's like the best, isn't it?
It is the best.
Yeah. Oh, poor Hi-Fi. I tried to get the 5,000th given away to me. Me too. I mean, I registered. I sent my email in. I got my emails. I still don't get it. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh. Sometimes you think DC offset turn on is going to work flawlessly. Then you're like, it didn't run like I... Okay, so always run a remote. I will tell you this. We're always running a remote. Whether we need to or not, we always run the remote. And then we just leave it in the passenger kick panel. Or the driver's kick panel, I should say. That way, if we need to go back for it, we know where it's at. But yeah, you always got to run a remote. That's just bad karma.
Oh, yes.
Hi, bros. Greetings from
Aguascalientes, Mexico.
What do you prefer, audio control or JL audio amps? I mean, the reality is we're probably going to say audio control. I mean, they are like a sponsor of the show. And
yeah.
But reality is no, we really do prefer the audio control. They're both great amplifiers. They're 100% both great amplifiers. They make great stuff. VXI, love them. But we do use more audio control stuff, so I'm just going to have to go with what I know.
No, you're not going to go wrong with either one. So
yeah, no, I wouldn't lose any sleep going either way. I mean, you're going to end up with a fabulous product. You talk about two of the best products in the game,
market,
bro.
Yeah.
The
ARC.
What is that? ACRU is up for sale. Please share the link in order.
And through
a few extra pennies, thanks.
Hope you earn some.
I don't know. I know what we're doing.
I don't think we're gonna do that. We will give you like a code, like we say before, so you can purchase it with the link, and that will help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Mobile Toys checking in. What's up,
Ray?
Thanks, bros.
Bros.
Oh, you bet. Thought maybe
Metra.
Cause it has 10 amp for 2 cameras. Guess I can watch your video on adding a relay to the pack. Oh, okay, so depending on the pack, most of the packs come with the relay external now. So iData has their relay on the inside. Metra has their relay on the inside. PAX relay is on the outside. That's why their box is a little bit smaller. So you can clearly see it. So if you go with a RP4, an RP4 is going to have an external relay on it, so you don't have to add one, and it's a 10 amp relay in both. All of them basically use a 10 amp relay at this point. Now, if you're getting the LC, then that one is going to need an external relay. But other than that, what's Christian? Any idea on the color of the LEDs for the
micro? No. Blue?
I don't know. It's in your car. I mean, what do you mean?
There's
no aftershock. There's no shock. There's no shock LED. So there's no like on the regular Epicenter, it has the cool little the where the word is, and it doesn't have any of that stuff. It's dude. It's as small as like as small as they could possibly make it.
There you go.
Yeah, spit it out, Dean. Pro trick. Click any 5-star Amazon link, whatever you purchase for 24 hours, they get credit for. 100%. Yes.
Or you just go through Amazon and click all of them.
Yeah. Just click one and then go buy whatever you need.
No, pro tick.
What did I say?
Tick.
Tick?
Yeah, tick.
You're getting picky.
I know.
Okay.
Coupon code FRO.
Buy 2.
Up. Yeah, there you go.
My son says hello.
Hi, hello.
He likes car audio. We like car audio too. Oh, that's you.
Behind it. Come on, man. He said he had the opportunity to see us in a year. Hello from Puerto Rico. Yeah, no, I mean, thank you for watching. And gracias por vernos. Y cuando los instales, déjanos saber.
Oh, the LED control. I don't know, man. Is there an LED on the controller?
I don't. I have the.
We have the
prototype, the one that
doesn't have LEDs.
No.
Yeah, we're not cool like that. Sorry. We have the prototype right now, man. I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be yellow. I mean, it seems to be what they put everything. I hope to get the RTA soon. Yes, all the RTAs that were ordered. So, RTA update. So, bum, 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 bum. All right, let's go over here. All right, let's do a quick one. Hold on. Let's not confuse sponsors. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, welcome to Dean and Fernando's Tool Drawer, also known as DNF Tool Drawer. DNF Tool Drawer is where you can pick up the IRTA2. Now, if you just click on the link in the top where it says IRTA2, before you buy it, by all means, please watch some of these videos, look at the pictures, figure out if it's a tool that you need. It's a tool that you need, trust me. If you're doing anything car audio, you're going to need one of these. For those of you, we started selling it a week ago today, and it has been doing extremely well so far, so thank you guys so much for ordering it. Anyone that has ordered one, we had to wait till this weekend to kind of figure out the packaging and shipping and all that nonsense, because literally the store's been open for a week. So they're all packaged, they're all sitting on my floor, they're all going out in the mail tomorrow. So if you've ordered one, you will, with the exception of the person that ordered one today, because he won't make the cut, but they will all be going out tomorrow, along with the Epicenter to Canada. And if you've been waiting on, hold on. If you've been waiting on these things to show up, the wire ruler, because apparently we were out of wire rulers, the wire rulers are also being shipped out tomorrow. So there's going to be a fresh batch of wire rulers all ready to go for anyone that wants to pick one up. Buy two, give one to a friend, you know. But yes, I'd like to thank anyone that has ever bought anything that has our name on it. Thank you so much. This is crazy. We never thought we'd sell any wire rulers, let alone how many we've actually sold, which is ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't make any money off them. We're really just doing it because we thought it was cool and I wanted a tool with our name on it. So so that's great. But yeah, if you're waiting for a wire ruler, the blues, the greens, and the ugly red that people still buy, and I don't understand why, is going to be back in stock. So
there you go.
I've Prime. Do I get 2-day shipping? No. I got ship certification from my RTA. Can't wait. Yep. Well, they all, like I said, dude, let me tell you what. How many of you guys are married? All right, you're married.
Yeah.
You can appreciate this. Imagine how hard it is to do something with your wife when you're me. Okay? Like, Fernando works with me every day of the week. He understands how I want things done, and he's really good at it. So he's learned to, like, read the Book of Dean.
Yes.
And so he knows not to argue. He knows just to listen most of the time.
I still argue.
Yeah, you still argue. But, like, sitting down at the table and going through this whole new process of, like, taking the order, putting it into the postal service. Postal service sucks when it comes to printing labels. So me having to go back and reformat to print these freaking labels, and then going back into the service and sending them. Oh my God! Oh, it was like 3.5, 4 hours yesterday of just trying to figure out the workflow to have this thing make sense. But we're up to date. So, but please keep buying them, because we have a workflow in place now, so we can start shipping these things out a lot faster.
Oh yeah, right there.
I'm super excited.
So order it.
Yeah,
order it now.
Order it now. Do not delay. It'll be the best $250 you've ever spent. That's the IRTA2, guys. Correct. But yeah, it's a fun life. It's always great to be Dean.
That's right. Gracias por vernos, Rafael.
After that, I'd probably jump off a cliff. I know, right? Trying to deal with your wife and that. But dude, Sue's a trooper. She we made it through. Luckily, there was like a 2.5 hour break between when we started, because then she had to go bowling. She bowls on Sunday nights. And so both of us were like, ding, 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 go to your corners.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. I take it Stinger's 18 gauge is preferred primary wire for making twisted pair speaker wires. Up until this year, I would answer that with a yes, 100%. However, actually last year, but because of COVID, getting primary wire, believe it or not, has been like pulling teeth.
Getting everything
out of a tiger. Like a live tiger that isn't sedated. That's like, oh, you want to pull my teeth?
Come on, come and get it.
So we've actually been using a mixture between Install Bay, which is Metra, and Stinger, because, well, we can get Install Bay. And so, yeah, no, their wire works equally as well. But yes, primary gauge, typically, same stuff that comes in the speed wire.
All right. Hi, Troy.
Hi, guys. From Canada. I have a 2010 Dodge Ram 2500. I want to install a Kenwood 10-inch deck, but I would like a small amp to be in the dash. I have simple harness straight to speakers. That's going to be tough because the 10-inch Kenwood is a double din. In order to get that to fit in that car, you're going to have to cut some of the area behind the dash. If you cut a lot of the area, let's say go down more so than just concentrating behind it, you might be able to fit like a kicker key up in there. Possibly a sound digital, like a 404.
Oof, man.
You know, that would fit. What you may also want to think about, instead of going up behind the radio, is going up into, like, underneath the steering wheel. The factory amplifier in that actually goes behind the glove box, which is, I don't wish that on anyone. That is one of the hardest amps to remove ever. It sucks so bad. Like, literally lost a 10mm socket the other day doing one.
And it's gone.
It's gone forever. Yeah. It literally, there was a temporal shift that opened, it fell through it and disappeared. Don't know where it went. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
also, what I was thinking is like Kenwood make those Marine 4-channel amplifiers.
Those
they
are
small.
still kind of big though. I mean, like the key is going to be the key or the sound digital is definitely going to be the smallest. Or you know what else? PBR 404 Rockford.
It's almost the same size as the Kenwood.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's smaller. It's about this. It's a little bit bigger than the sound digital. I'm just giving them some options.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah,
I mean, the Kenwood that we just reviewed is obviously plenty of power. So, I mean, if you know, but yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Go to town. Stu has to put up with Dean and Mini Dean, a.k.a. Must be a saint. Dude, let me tell you what, those two create all their own grief. I got nothing to do with it.
And you're in the middle.
A lot of the times. They actually do better when I'm not around. Like, click on froze. Black Primary, haven't had any in a long time. You want to know? Install Bay has it, man.
Yeah.
Or call it Metra.
Call Metra.
They had, dude, I ordered so much of it from them. It was wonderful. Hi-Fi Vega, thanks. I was just a little confused. My first 300-watt sub I had returned because it gave out on me. Oh, that sucks. But it almost like my fault. First time install while tuning by ear and such. Well, we won't do that anymore. You know, you got to learn these life lessons. Like, yeah, 10mm sockets tend to lose themselves. I'll tell you, okay, so one of the coolest things of SEMA was eBay Motors was there. And eBay Motors was handing out packs of 10mm sockets.
That was like 3 packs?
Yeah, well, dude, who was it that took like a ton of them?
Doug.
Doug? Yeah, Doug. You guys
Doug,
know
he gave me one.
That's where I got mine from. Was Doug.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he's like, hold on. He's got like, he always wears cargo shorts. He had just like stacks of these things. So it came with.
Do you want a 10mm?
2 quarters and 2 halves, short and long.
He looked like a Snap-on.
Yes, he did. He looked like a Snap-on truck. Well, you know, but that's funny though because that's the 10 that I took out to replace the 10 that I lost. Was the eBay Motors 10.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That was crazy.
Good times had by all. All right, where are we at?
We're doing good. We're circling the drain. We're in a 44-minute.
Yeah. All right.
So, also don't forget, we're gonna be at Knowledge Fest.
Hold on, let me do this. So head over to Mobile Solutions to pick up your wire ruler. So you guys got 2 assignments: buy a wire ruler and an IRTA. If you only have the money though, buy the IRTA. Just saying.
Just buy both.
Okay, so Knowledge Fest is coming up. So for those of you guys that are in industry or do this for a living, it's in Vegas. Now, for those of you guys that aren't in industry, that's okay. It's okay. We know you can't go. But don't worry. We're going. And because we're going, we're going to take you along with us. So we're going to have a bunch of live content along with recorded content and all that other fun stuff.
I'm sorry.
Stay tuned for it.
Hey, that's my friend right there.
What do we got? There he is. I'm kind of like a Snap-on truck.
No, he was. He just pulled out everything. Like, do you want one? Do you want one?
Dude,
do you want
it saved my day the other day.
That's awesome.
I was like, God damn it, I got another 10. I go, ooh, I have the eBays from Doug. Yeah.
Dougie. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, back to the Knowledge Fest promo.
Correct.
Don't worry, we'll be there for you. Now, I know Saturday, which is going to be the 19th, we'll be doing a live at some point with... over on the MEA page or the Knowledge Fest page on Facebook. So if you don't follow them there, you can. We doing something, Chris and I don't know what it is. We're going to interview some people, I assume.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. We're just going to have fun. I'm sure Thursday, the 17th, we're going to have Brian Mitchell with us because we're going to the Hoover Dam along with 10 other thousand things we have to do.
So just
So
keep eye on the Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is definitely the place to go there.
Definitely.
But, yes. Wish there was a comparable to Knowledge Fest for enthusiasts.
It is.
Well, yes, technically, if you wanted to...
Master Tech.
The Master Tech Expo... I was going to say, hold on, you don't have it?
I know, I don't have it.
I have it. Hold on, I have it. Hold on, let me go to mine. Oh,
I got it.
You got it?
I did.
You got it? All right, there you go. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. No, that's you. That's the desk, man.
Exactly.
The Master Tech Expo is open to anyone that wants to spend the money to go.
Yes.
So it is a pay-to-play. So if you're interested, and this is going to be a more hands-on, more aggressive, hardcore learning. So this is like, we're going to be there too. We're going to be teaching a class. This is the show of shows. So this is the first year they're doing it. But yeah, it's open to anybody that wants to go. Mm-hmm. So
you can go there, sign up, pick your class.
The problem is that a lot of people want to go to mobile solutions classes, but there's not enough room in order to go because it's like they're packed. Jason has been to one, or Fro, I should say, has been to one, and it's tough. So the Master Tech Expo now allows bunches of people to go and get that same experience. So it ought to be really nice.
Yeah.
Rent a sports car and haul ass to the Hoover Dam.
We're gonna rent a Bentley.
Cheap piece of crap.
Really?
An economy car.
Rolls Royce.
And we're gonna be doing it that way. So, Dean, future request. I'm picking you guys up next year so I can hang out for days. You guys. Okay, Bobby. Next year.
Yeah.
That's a problem. We've been planning this trip for a while. So since November. So I know you'd make it. And then, of course, we get to hang out with Fro in March at Master Tech Expo, so we're going to do something with Fro. I mean, why would we not? Did Sony discontinue the AXV 7000 radio? Probably not, but you got to remember, guys, right now, inventory sucks. Yeah. Is it going to be discontinued? I would say yes, only because it's been out for a couple years, and they're going to want a new one this year. So if you haven't been able to get one for months and months and months, my guess is it's probably a dead horse, and they're going to replace it with something that's better, which is pretty good.
I'll be there in March.
Yep, got that one.
Yep, all right.
Big question. Here we go. Lots of words. Hello from San Diego.
What's up?
Hey. Have you guys dealt with any issues with Mike installing PAC Amp Pro AP4 CH-R2 in 2017 RAM 1500 non-amplified? Amp Pro connected to the JL404. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Always dropping out. All right, so here's the thing. Actually, it's funny you should say that because right here is a Jeep Cherokee out of frame. And we're only doing subs in this, so technically he should have bought the Sub Pro because the Sub Pro comes with the microphone bypass. The Amp Pro does not. And the reason why the Amp Pro does not is because, for one, they made it like 4 years ago now, it seems like, and they didn't really think it through, so to speak, and now ANC is kind of a thing. But if you're doing a full replacement, meaning you're not going to hook the radio up to anything, then you don't have to worry about ANC because ANC is not passed through the Amp Pro RCA. So if you disconnect all the speakers in the car, then you're not going to have to worry about ANC. However, and like in this car, we're going to keep the factory stereo powering the factory speakers. So we're kind of like, oh crap, we don't have the ANC bypass for it. Well, if you buy the, where's the box? Inside the, other way, go around this way. It's right there in the box. If you buy the APH-CH03 which is this guy right here. Inside of it is a bunch of T-harnesses for wiring up the speakers. One of those is a little 10-pin gray plug. There's a male and female 10-pin gray plug. It has like a red, a green, a yellow, maybe an orange. Okay, and they're 8 wires. And one end is heat shrinked off, and the other one is kind of dangling, and you're like, what the hell are these for? I don't need these. They're not speakers. Okay, if you combine those two together, the male and female harness together, solder it up, plug it into the amplifier, that will bypass the ANC if you're having to retain any of the factory speakers in it. The fifth wires in that harness that are the ANC wires into the factory amplifier. So I hope that helps.
Yeah.
And the reason why we know that is because I grabbed a Sub Pro today and compared the two and figured out what was different, and I said, oh, well, this is easy. So, good times as always.
That's it.
It's always good times. Running economy Lambo. We got to take a dog with us, so I don't think they'd like that. Call Paul at the store if anyone.
We're gonna take the celebrity Chewy.
Email Paul is probably better.
Yeah.
My bad, Dean. Don't be. No bads. No bads. All good. All good in the hood. Things are easy.
Yeah.
We gotta like it.
We're good.
Where are we at? We doing good? Everything record tonight? Oh, thank God.
Everything record perfectly.
So fun. Well, hey guys, it is almost that time. It's almost the end of the show. And before we end, of course, you know, we already talked about Knowledge Fest. We already talked about the Master Tech Expo. Last thing we got is to remind you that you can head over to, of course, this DNF tool drawer. Now scroll up, just scroll up. Don't click on anything else. Along with the IRTA, of course, you can also find links to hand tools, power tools, meters and probes, car care, which is seat covers, all the things that you see us use in our videos. We have links to here that take you over to Amazon. If you're an aspiring videographer, of course, we have a lot of the products that we use, and of course, plastics. So a lot of you guys always ask, where do we get our plastics? Amazon actually sells quite a bit of plastic, so you're pretty good there. Go to that one. And of course, you can head over to dnfswag.com where you can pick up cool hoodies. Christian just got a new hoodie, so he's all excited. He came in wearing it the other day. Kind of freaks me out, not going to lie, because I was like, what the hell? Who's wearing a hoodie?
I know.
But yeah, so dnfswag.com is the place to go. And Paul's is 5starcarstereo@gmail.com. So spell it out, all FIVE. So it's all spelled out at gmail.com is his email address. Any Car Lab changes in near future, either vehicle? Yes, actually, but I can't tell you about it yet. So that's it. And as Fro says, later, fellas. Have a great evening, and you do as well. And you're welcome. What?
Oh, no.
Are you good?
I'm just trying to see if somebody has a... Could you touch on the LC79 question, Prior? I appreciate it.
I didn't see it. No. Yeah. Still. All right. One last question.
All right. One last question.
Hey guys, quick question. I had a shop install component coaxials in the rear and a dual sub through an LC79. I don't think they wired it correctly. Only 3 channels are being used. The third sub channel is empty. Is that right? Yeah. So if you have, let's say, a 5-channel amp, subs are mono. So when you look at channels 5 and 6, because I think it goes main, 2 and 3, 5 and 6. 5 and 6, it's a sub. You just want one RC output is fine. You can go off to the sub amp. Most people are, the only reason why you run another RCA is because it's a pair. It just makes things look more uniform. But otherwise, no, it's not going to affect anything just by running the one RCA into it. The other thing that you have to run into on an LC7i is that channels 3 and 4 feed the subwoofer. And so if you've tapped it into the rear speakers and the rear speakers aren't actually your subwoofers, then you need to switch front and rear. So put rear on main and front on 3 and 4, and then of course switch the RCAs. And what that will do is that'll feed your fronts into the subwoofer signal and make sure you're getting the most amount of bass possible. And that's it, guys. That's all we have for that. If that didn't help, well, I'm sorry. We tried.
And it's always tomorrow. You can catch up.
Yes, on Instagram.
5-star.
At
Number
Instagram.
5.
Yay.
Yeah.
You guys have a great rest of your week. We'll be back Saturday, of course. And we'll be back Friday before that, because you can find us Friday mornings at 9 o'clock on Nina Fernando's Car Stereo Clips, the YouTube channel. We will talk about the news and tell you everything that's happening in the world of car audio. And then Saturday, of course, at 6 o'clock, we'll be back again to answer your questions and have a bunch of fun. You can find us daily at 5, the number 5, Star Car Stereo on Instagram, where we do a little show called 5 Minutes of 5 Star. There's never 5 minutes long. And of course, if you're interested in fun and excitement, you can find me Thursday nights on Reverse Polarity as well as SideJag over on the Hi-Fi Vega network. And then SideJag is just at SideJag on YouTube.com. We talk about movies and just a bunch of guy stuff. It's really kind of fun. That's it, guys. You have a wonderful night as always.
Bye, guys.
Fade to black.